I just want to give one more round of thanks to our keynote speakers for really sharing with us how they're pushing the envelope of design, practice, fabrication, and construction on a daily basis. So, one more round of applause. If you remember at the beginning, we talked about the Robotic Academy being the beginning of what we hope is a platform for furthering and building competitiveness here in Miami-Dade. With that in mind, I'd like to introduce our fifth panelist who's joining us for the panel discussion, the focus group right after, Michael A. Finney, who is President and CEO of the Miami-Dade Beacon Council Foundation. The Beacon Council serves as the official economic development organization for Miami-Dade County. The not-for-profit public-private organization focuses on job creation and economic growth, and since 1985, the Beacon Council has assisted more than 980 businesses that have created more than 65,000 direct jobs and added more than $4 billion in new capital investments to Miami-Dade County. It accomplishes this by marketing Miami-Dade as a world-class business location, growing local companies, and shaping the local economy's future. As its president and CEO, Michael champions the county's efforts to market Miami-Dade County as a world-class business destination and grow its local businesses. Competitiveness is its main objective. Prior to his current role, Michael brings to this discussion an extensive experience in manufacturing and in robotics and in automation in Michigan, which is now one of the nation's hotspots especially for manufacturing, robotic fabrication. Michael served as Michigan Governor Rick Snyder's senior advisor for economic growth and president and CEO of the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. His responsibilities at MEDC included serving as Economic Growth Group Executive and as President and Chairman of the Michigan Strategic Fund. Under Mike's leadership, the MEDC moved to the forefront of U.S. economic development organizations with innovative new initiatives, including Pure Michigan Business Connect, Community Ventures, and the revitalized Pure Michigan Tourism Campaign and Michigan Export Programs. He also served as President and CEO of Ann Arbor Spark, President and CEO of the Greater Rochester Enterprise, and President of the Emerging Business Sectors, MEDC. Mr. Finney has received numerous awards and professional recognition. He holds a Master of Arts in Human Resources from Central Michigan University and a Bachelor of Business Administration from Saginaw Valley State University. And we're very happy to have Michael with us today. Michael.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you, Kevin, for the very kind introduction. I'm at that age where I need to take my glasses off to read my notes, so I don't have a slide deck. But I got to tell you, it's pretty exciting sitting here listening to the last two keynotes. The whole idea of new manufacturing concepts, additive manufacturing, which I won't say I'm an expert at, but I've had a chance to see some of the really neat work that's happening both here in the United States. I've seen some of the work that's happening in China. I've traveled extensively there. And I've had a chance to visit leaders in the additive manufacturing sector like GE and to visit and crawl around inside of their research facility up in Cincinnati. And so I've seen the opportunities that are available with technologies like additive and the ability to make things that could not be drawn by engineers but for the advent of additive manufacturing. And I've had a chance to see robotics and the capability that robotics brings to the table in terms of manufacturing processes and precise manufacturing processes, simply because of all the time that I spent in Michigan. And my background and experience in manufacturing actually comes from the aerospace industry, where if the products we made did not work, airplanes could not take off and land. And so it doesn't get any more serious than that. And so precision manufacturing was a big part of what we did. And so I'm always excited when I have a chance to crawl around inside of a manufacturing plant and to see new manufacturing concepts like the ones you're looking at today. In fact, just yesterday, I was over at iAero, one of our significant aerospace repair and maintenance facilities out by MIA. And they're repairing engines. So they are rebuilding and maintaining engines on behalf of virtually every major airline in the country. And it's a growing business here, and I was just absolutely, totally overwhelmed by all that they're doing and some of the new tools and processes that they're using. And they're using additive manufacturing, they're using electrical discharge machining and other kinds of technologies that we don't often get to see and experience here. So it's pretty interesting stuff. So that's about the extent of my manufacturing knowledge. Hopefully, the rest of what I have to say will matter. So Kevin wanted me to talk a little bit about the work that we do here and why is it relevant to the work that you're doing. First of all, I'm excited about the innovations that you have. Excited because those represent potential for commercialization. And if that potential for commercialization is being demonstrated here and being developed here, we want those innovations to be commercialized here as well. Because at the end of the day, I always told entrepreneurs and innovators that having wonderful ideas and wonderful innovations and publishing those to your colleagues as professional publications is really a cool thing. But turning it into goods and services that we want to take advantage of and that can change our lives in significant ways is an order of magnitude more exciting. And so I love all the innovators, but more importantly, I love the idea of commercializing your innovations right here in Miami-Dade County. And so a part of the work that we do is, in fact, to help entrepreneurs commercialize those innovations here. Miami-Dade County is actually the #1 location in the United States for business startups. And it's business startups of all type, not just high growth technology companies, but entrepreneurs of all types. And so we're a place where entrepreneurs thrive. We're a place where your innovations have the potential to be commercialized. And we're the organization that serves as Miami-Dade County's resource to help with that commercialization. We've been around, as Kevin mentioned, since about 1985. We've helped literally thousands of companies, not just those that actually create jobs, but those that just need a business assist. They need to understand what professor they should talk to at FIU or some other university within our community, how to go and get access to capital, the capital they need to grow their companies, how to find the key talent they need, and so many other things that we're involved with. So we're an organization that's here to be a resource to companies that are looking to commercialize their innovations. And I trust some of you are, in fact, here because you are interested in the commercial potential, and that's what we bring to the party. We serve as a resource that can provide you with a lot of customized research that goes outside of your expertise, but research about the region that we're operating in, places where you can find complementary innovations that may not be in your portfolio right now, but we may be able to go and work with other universities around the United States and around the world and identify complementary innovations. We're here to help you find the cash assistance that you need, the business assistance, the investment assistance. We also can help bring thought leaders and other business decision makers to the table where you may have an innovation to solve a problem that exists within corporate America, and yet your access to those corporate individuals may be more challenging. We can serve as a resource to help open those doors. So that gives you a little bit of a flavor for what I'm all about, what we are about as an organization, and more importantly, our interest in helping you commercialize those innovations that you're all sharing here today. So with that, Kevin, I think I've exceeded my 5 minutes, and I trust some of what I said is something that will matter to the audience that you have assembled. Thank you very much.